If you watch my videos because you enjoy the funny things I try to do, then this won't be a video for you. I wasn't going to make a video like this or this video because I have seen how YouTube can be and how people can react to someone who talks about sadness or grief or emotions. And I wasn't going to put myself up as a target for that kind of hatred that I have seen. I've seen it to some of my friends and just don't get it. But I decided to make this video because I need to talk about grief and how I'm dealing with grief and how it pertains to my life, my family, even things as silly as YouTube. It's been over a month since my son passed away. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with my grief because I don't know how to feel it. I refuse to let myself cry because of the fact I'm afraid if I cry, I will never stop. If I let myself feel anything, that feeling will never go away. I guess the sad thing is that I avoid thinking about Evan because I'm afraid that if I think about him too much or think about the memories that we have, that I'll wear them out and I won't be able to call them up anymore when I need them. When he passed away, I went to his crib and got a little stuffed animal that he always used to play with. And I could smell him on it. And for that first week after he died, I carried that thing around with me every single place that I went. And I would smell it. And one morning I woke up and I went to smell it and I couldn't smell it anymore. I had breathed him in too many times and that smell was gone. That's what I'm afraid of with my memories of him. That if I call them up too many times, that they'll go away. And I won't be able to recall exactly what his laugh was like, exactly what his smile was like, exactly what he felt like when I would hold him. And I guess it's easier for me not to think about it than to think of the reality that those things have gone away. That there won't be another time that I will hear his laugh or hold him or breathe in, his scent. And so I run from it. And I run from the tears. And I run from the sadness. And I find little things throughout the day to be momentary distractions. And sometimes it's harder than others to find the distractions. Night is the worst time for me because I don't have anyone to call on. I don't have friends to wake up in the middle of the night because I have too much respect for them and they have families of their own. So I sit here in this office in my basement and scurry to find the next distraction that I can find. And then it's time to go to bed, and I lay in bed, and that's the toughest time, because as I start falling asleep, I lose the control to push away the thoughts that go through my head. And those are the thoughts that I can't deal with. And basically they're thoughts on reality. And the reality is that my son will never be back with me. And that's too much for me to deal with. I typed in grief into YouTube, into the search I just wanted to see somebody that didn't have the answers, because I don't want the answers. There are no answers. People try to give you answers. People try to tell you it's going to take X amount of time, or it'll take a long time, or one day you'll be able to deal with it, but it'll never be the same. And I appreciate everybody trying to comfort me in their own way. But I don't need to hear any of that. I don't need to hear that things will never be the same, because I knew that immediately. And I don't need anybody else reinforcing the fact that the person that I am, the life that I had, the family that I had, is gone. So I wasn't looking on YouTube for somebody to say, hey, this is how you get through it. Because I think every person's journey with grief is different. More than anything, I just wanted to see somebody who said, this is just messed up, and I don't know what I'm going to do. And I don't have any answers. And I'm not dealing with it well. But somehow I'm going to get through it. Because that's the way I feel right now. I don't have any answers. I don't have really any hope. But I know I'm going to get through it. And that's, I guess, why I'm making this video. Just so that I can hear myself say it. And so that somebody else who ends up going through something similar and feels lost and feels empty and feels like they have no idea what to do second after second, minute after minute, they can see somebody in the same boat saying, I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm going to figure out a way to make it each day. And hopefully people are right. Hopefully each day will get a little bit better. I can tell you right now, so far they're full of shit, but there are good days. There aren't good days. That's bullshit too. There are good minutes. There are good hours. There has yet to be a good day. But I hold on to hope that one day there will be.